Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Adam. NASCAR Adam, where wasn't that the guy who's doing all those web shows last year and he's going to talk about like before races and after races and driver stuff. And then he fell off the face of the earth. What happened? Did he die? Did he fall down a well? Yes. And no. Mostly no. I just didn't do them. I'm sorry. But anywho, I'm bored. It's after the 500, sitting here trying to digest what just happened. What did just happen? Cars ran around in a line for about 3 hours and they couldn't pass each other. What the heck was that? Little action, Casey Kane, Stewart, Harvick. I know they have a bunch of fans. They're probably PO'd because they got wrecked early. And then nothing happened. They just ran around in circles. Guys driving around in circles. But, you know what? You probably asked for it. Why? Because I don't like the tandem. I don't like the packs. It's like, well, you don't got no. You don't want. What do you want? We didn't have tandems, so they got rid of the tandems because you didn't want them. The packs don't. You know, everybody didn't like the bit. Remember, like 10 years ago, and it was like 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 by 3, and they all just. It was just like a chainsaw. You know, it just went up one side and down the other upside, and they just like it was like that was no good. So we got rid of that. So this is what we got. Crap. And the race, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't exciting. On a scale from super awesome, memorable to, yeah, Johnson won that year. That's about all I know. It's about Johnson won that year. That's all I know. Oh, and the Danica thing. Yeah, so it wasn't that great. But anywho, it is the 500. Johnson got a second one, so now Michael Waltrip can't go over. He's like, I won more 500s than Jimmy Johnson. No, you haven't. So, anywho, not really much to talk about there. Danica, she let it lap. I thought at the end she might have a chance. She should have backed off with Junior. Were you paying attention when the white flag came out and you saw them all come by? You saw Junior backing up. And you're like, oh, there he goes, him and Mark. And then sure enough, but down the backstretch, they're focused on the 3 cars. Oh, when's he going to make me move? All of a sudden, Junior goes, pfft. And everybody's like, whoa, where'd he come from? Weren't you watching? Didn't you see it? You saw him backing up? But, anywho, I really don't know what more to say about that race. It was alright. Toyotas blew up. Kenseth, Busch. Didn't they both blow up yesterday, too? Vickers did. Busch did. Toyota's got to work on their engines. We got Phoenix next week. I don't think that's going to tell us too much more. They're going to have more spoiler. Whatever. Wait till we get to Vegas. Get to, like, Texas, Atlanta. That should really show us something about this new car. But it wasn't impressive. Wasn't impressive. But, like I said, I see people on like Facebook and Twitter and stuff, it's like, oh man, why don't you listen to the fans, give us what you want. Kyle Petty said it best. Fans don't know what they want. They don't know what they want. I know what I want. But overall, the fans don't know what they want. We had the big packs. Remember back like 10 years ago, they had like the wicker things across the top and everything. And everybody, that was the packs, because everybody's just right here. Just going along, going along. It's like, oh, we don't know good. No, it's like, all right, so we got to split them up. All right, so we split them up for a little bit. Then they figured out, ooh, look at this. We can just, and we're gone. It's like, oh, what's that? Oh, let's do that for a while. Then fans are like, oh, I don't like the tandem. All right. And what do you want to do about the tandem? But the tandem was awesome because you had the tandem and then you had like pack tandem. So it's like the pack. It's like a pack of tandem. It's like a bunch of little ants, you know, procreating all along the way. It's like, oh, I'll go with you and I'll go with you and we'll make some happy music together and then finish and then maybe, you know, before you go, I'll go and whatever, stuff like that. That's how I envision ants procreating. But anywho, you don't know what you want. Don't like tandem, don't like pack, don't like the single file. What do you want? What do you want? And if you say, I just want my driver to win all the time, that's not an answer. Because that's what I want. But that's not an answer. But, like I said, I like the tandem. I like the pack tandem. What the Nationwide Series has, I like that. It's pack tandem. But, of course, you get the messy stuff like what happened at Daytona and the Carl Edwards thing in 2009 at Talladega. That's what you get with tandem. So, you can't really have that unless you slow the cars way down. But, anywho. Yeah. A forgettable 500. Congrats to Jimmy. Good stuff. And Michael McDowell and J.J. Yaley, I believe, finished 9th and 10th, respectively. Good for those guys. Mucho dinero. So, anywho. Yeah. This has been NASCAR Adam. Let's see if I show up again anytime soon. Phoenix is up next. Ciao.